Indian Ridge 28. Now we're just gonna keep going. Supposedly a green, but there have been a few difficult spots, especially because it's been raining, you know. Oh, we can see the fog here really come in. Get down by Fort Low. Yeah. So it's been rainy like that. That's nice, so everything's all wet. So yesterday was perfect weather. It was nice and sunny. A few small mud holes here and there. Generally pretty dry, but the dust wasn't too crazy. I did go in the back for a little bit. But yeah, the dust wasn't all that bad compared to at least last time when we were at Rock House in October. It gets really dry here in the fall. Those batteries were weird. They didn't hold charge, so maybe they just like lost their charge overnight. I hope this one, these are good because they were charged recently. Those, I don't think so. So we'll see. We'll see. So we're going on blue trails now. Too easy, so I don't expect the blues to be any easier. I do expect them to be a little bit narrower, at least sometimes. Indian Ridge has a lot of blues, so just keeping her 4 low and keep going. I think we took a few blues at Rock House, maybe at Devillons or Buffalo Mountain. But I don't think we've taken this many blues before. Yeah, so these definitely aren't the easiest trails in the world. Haven't seen anyone else on the trails today. It's just us 3 in the group and nobody else, so we'll see. Say anything too soon. As for now, this part is going pretty smoothly. This section is pretty easy. How it's gonna look like after this, I have no clue. All I have is a map and some difficulty ratings, and this is rated a blue, meaning I assume it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but I am not too sure, so I'm not gonna say anything too soon. I'm just here to tell you guys what the trail's like and show you around it, just in case you're ever you know, if it's on your plans to take it eventually. That's pretty much the whole point of my channel, just vlog some trails and give advice to people who may want to take them. Anyone else who rides a 700, something like that, you know, especially 7 700 Grizzly, or maybe even a 700 King Quad or Kodiak. You can definitely do these trails. Anything I do, you can probably do as well. Alright, yeah, this is probably why it's blue. Not the worst. Going back up, it may be worse, but we're not going to be going back on this trail. So that's a good thing. We were taking some extreme trails yesterday. It was part of the outlaw trails. We used it as a connector to get to Pinnacle Creek. And I cannot explain to you how bad that was. It was the most difficult trail I ever took. I didn't record it for some reason, I don't know why, but my dad definitely did. So I'll definitely post that footage, because it was crazy. It's the most insane rock crawling I ever did. It was insane rock crawling. Yep, she wants to stall on me. Yeah, it's crazy that some of the greens here at Hatfield McCoy are almost like worse than the blues. I have come across some interesting sections. That's definitely for sure. Whoa, that's crazy. The fog is just insane. I mean, especially looking at the plant life of West Virginia, it's like a jungle here, you know. So much greenery, all these different kinds of plants, which you wouldn't want to step into because half of them are probably like poisonous. And they probably got ticks and stuff in them. Yeah. West Virginia has a certain vibe to it. Like, look at this. It just has a creepy vibe. Yeah. Looking at it is just... really, really nice. Like, in the night, the sky is black. It's really just black. Where I come from, you know, there's a lot of light pollution coming from, you know, big cities like New York City and whatnot. That's especially the big one. And here it's just nothing. Maybe there's a little bit from DC, possibly like, you know, certain cities from Virginia. But other than that, nothing. Super cool, you know, just having those dense, super steep mountains. Those short, blobby, or really dense and steep mountains. You won't really find that anywhere else, you know. It does go into a little bit into Kentucky, into Ohio. It's just kind of what it is, but, you know, you go across the Appalachian Ridge and, you know, into Virginia, it's completely different. There you got ridges, you know, instead of these mountains. And, you know, those ridges go up to Pennsylvania and whatnot. And they still got their charm to it, but so does this. still on 62 from, I think, 93 it was. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Not sure how much my battery will last, but just noting that. Oh, it's a pretty easy section then. I think, but well, it's easy. I mean, you know, there's this section at least. It's just kind of like a shelf road. Not many bumps, rocks. I can really see we're still in the mountains like that. Still a shelf road, but it's going pretty smoothly. You know, it doesn't feel like a blue trail, that's for sure. Now we're going on this trail. That's 64. Continuing on a blue. We're going to be going here because there's another viewpoint. You might want to check out. I'll take some photos. Yeah, definitely want to have a spot to take a photo because that would be interesting. Yeah, look at this. Look at the scenery. Look at all the plant life. Wow. Yeah. West Virginia really has its charm. I've got the short, blobby, steep mountains. Yeah. They really won't find anywhere else. I mean, you'll find them, they extend a little bit to Kentucky, to Ohio. But other than that, they really don't go anywhere else. You know, because once you go over that ridge, you know, to the east, you're in Virginia, and there you got ridges, you know, which Pennsylvania also has. Whoa. But, and you know, they have their charm too, but so does this. Look at this. I mean, there's some cool viewpoints here. Yeah. So this is a little bit harder trail than 64 that we were on, but stick. But it still is not that difficult. Because yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm so glad to be here in West Virginia. An experience you'll get nowhere else. Yeah, I mean, like just the plant life, it's all like a jungle, you know. So many plants everywhere. You know, which half of them you probably wouldn't want to step into because they're probably poisonous. You know, and I'm fixing them everywhere. But you know, that all has a charm to it, and I love that. You know, there's even some switchbacks on the trails. You know, a lot of shelf roads. Right, we just took some shelf roads. And I think, yeah, we're supposed to be going there. Yeah. Yeah, 60 something. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's correct. Alright, I'll check my map next stop we make. I just have to make sure. Oh, I'm getting Facebook notifications here. Well, that must have good signal. Yeah, you can see Ashland Resort is way down there. Very interesting. Yeah, Indian Ridge is a fun little system. Gotta say, you know, the entrance was a green trail, wasn't the easiest, and then, you know, it was not that bad, you know, the blue trails even. You know, they had some rocks on them, but it's nothing too difficult because earlier we were on a trail Yesterday, we took an outlaw trail connector to Pinnacle Creek, and I think that was could almost say a mistake, because that was the hardest trail we ever took. That was some extreme rock crawling. You know, I even had to use diff lock in one place. You know, it was not easy. Oh, there's a whole hill climb here. Ooh, that's rutted. Nah. Yeah, so, I mean, that was fun. I'm glad I accomplished it. You know, you had to go really, really slow. So, yeah, definitely a crazy experience. You know, I don't know why I didn't record it, but my dad did, so I'll definitely be posting that. Oh yeah, the trail wraps around over there. I think this is the right trail. Wait, this might be the truly... Oh no, it's not. We were supposed to go... yeah, we were supposed to stay on 64 or something like that. Oh yeah, so we're at the right place. 67, as far as I know, we're supposed to go up here, so I'm just going to check. I'm going to double check. Wind my camera off any mud I might have. Indian Ridge is a pretty dense trail system, a lot of trails next to each other. So I'll take this cut, and then we'll go here. Because yeah, see, there's a lot of these just like come together. This is like that confusing section of Pinnacle Creek, Indian Ridge, but yeah. Pinnacle Creek doesn't have that much. It actually reminds me a lot of Rock House. Pinnacle Creek feels more like Devilance. Oh, Cardinal. Pretty cool. On the bumps, you know, once we get to a flat area, I'll stop. Oh wow, it's a pretty nice picture area. There's a lot of marked, you know, areas for photos, but like, whoa, but I don't see them really. You know, there's been a lot of overlooks, but never any like the actual ones, just through the trees, because the trees are so dense. Not been... Oh, yes. Take a photo. The rain has been not the best. You know, rained a lot in the morning. Yeah, this is... There we got an overlook. A little bit blocked, but we can make use of it. Alright, leaving the little viewpoint. Let's keep going. An Indian Ridge. This isn't even the overlook that's so stated, but yeah. I mean, and the cool thing about the Hatfield McCoy trails is that there's a lot of trails, and you can pretty much just drive it anywhere you want, you know. Well, of course not anywhere, but you know, you have a lot of trails, a lot of places you can be. So that's cool, but the bad part is that there aren't many places to exactly take photos. Sure, you'll find some cool overlooks here and there. Devilance and Buffalo Mountain have a lot of nice places for pictures, especially Buffalo Mountain. I mean, the beginnings of Devilance towards Buffalo Mountain, you know, you'll find a lot of nice viewpoints on that road. But, you know, other trail systems don't have as much, you know. Rock House, I definitely took a lot of photos. But this trip, I feel like I just, you know, my camera roll at the end of the trip is going to be a little bit underwhelming. That's kind of sad, but oh well. Hopefully we'll still find some nice places to take photos. Supposedly there's an overlook on this trail. I'm not sure really, but I mean, I don't think it was down that other trail. Say though, the Northeast in general has been pretty cold lately. You know, up a little bit north where I live, it's been pretty cold for the past few days. Here it's pretty cold, you know, especially with the rain. Oh, really, you can really see the fog kicking in here. It's crazy. So 84, now we're gonna continue on 55 then. Seems to be a pretty small trail system. I mean, there's a whole nother section to it, but this section is relatively small. You know, the other section isn't too big either, but it definitely does at least add a little bit. You know, it's on the other side of Ashland. Supposed to be an overlook? I'm not sure. There's a lot of trees here. Wait, so that's 71. That's a black, so we have to keep going this way. It's a black, so 54. Continue on it. Okay, whoa, let's throw in our 4 low. Alright. I might want to take it like this. Oh, this may be a big mistake. This was maybe a big mistake. Maybe I should have just followed the ruts. Oh, no, I got through it. I got through it. Not easy, but we're doing it. I hope we didn't turn onto a black trail. I'd have to check my map. Soon, but for now should be fine. Really, we just have to stay on blues. Next turn we take, it really doesn't matter which blue we take because they kind of they just re-intersect. So if I take the outer one, I'll probably go right. You know, maybe I'll have some viewpoints. You never know. There you go. Oh, look at that rock formation. Yeah, see, there we go. We just came from 60. Now we're back on 52. Covered so much. Like we're taking detours on purpose because like the original route I planned was just like it was so short, you know. We're doing so much now. It's like these trails are easier than I thought they would be. This is a lot of fun. Oh, I think there's a viewpoint. Is there? Please, there is. Nice little viewpoint now. I think there is a viewpoint. Let's check it out. There's no viewpoint. Damn it. Hold on, 5250. 250, let's check the map. A co tam znalazłeś?
Nic, kawałek jakoś. Wygląda jak z zewnątrz miedź, a w środku jest jakiś ten.
O, jakaś śruba? O,
Dobra, jedziemy?
tak, jedziemy. You gotta really have fun. You got. That's interesting. Never seen that. Yep, right. Alright, yeah, this should take us to the yeah, four-wheel drive did not activate. Maybe diff lock? Trying to activate diff lock, but like it doesn't even detect four-wheel drive. So weird. Yeah. Four-wheel drive is not turning on. They're so weird. Four-wheel drive's not working. Four-wheel drive nie działa. Alright, whatever. Oh, now it works. Now you decide to work. Yeah, sometimes maybe it's the positioning of the button, it just doesn't align right. Drive is so important. Really going downhill because, you know, you kind of need it. Alright, Trail 12, the green. This is the last bit. We're pretty much off the trail after this. Dad said we have to be back at 2. It's only 11. We have to be back at camp by 2. Yeah, let's see. Alright, yeah. And just... yeah, it works now. You know what, maybe, just maybe, once we get back to camp, I'll take that road with the water crossings again. I don't think I lifted that. could go back onto this one. But man, oh yes, yes, yes. Let's do this. There we go, there we go. I can't resist, I can't. Nah, not a jump. Good power slide, and oh, that's like an abandoned garage or something. No, it's a little rocky here. Alright, we'll put on 4-wheel drive. I think that's the road already. Yeah, so 4-wheel drive high. This, it's another 5 months until back at Hatfield McCoy. You know, we'll probably have some other off-road trips, maybe back to AOAA for the, I think, 8th time. I've been there so many times. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to go again. I definitely want to take Trail 12 again, so maybe we'll do that. As for now, next time we're gonna be there. Okay. 12? Oh, wait, that's